Hello to everyone. This is Viewpoint on Noyan Tapan TV and I am Benyamin Poghosyan. So, on April 23, Azerbaijan established checkpoint on Lachin corridor. To say that anyone could be surprised by this Azerbaijani move, it means to simply say nothing, because starting from November 2020, when Second Karabakh War ended and the trilateral statement was signed between Armenia, Azerbaijan and Russia, Azerbaijan was always speaking about necessity to control the supply of cargoes from Armenia to Nagorno-Karabakh. Of course, the war in Ukraine, which started in February 2022, gave more impetus to this Azerbaijani narrative, as Azerbaijan understood that as far as war going on in Ukraine and Russia is fully distracted, Azerbaijan has more chances to pursue its strategic goals. So it's not surprisingly that starting from summer 2022 or even late spring 2022, Azerbaijan increased pressure on Armenia, forcing it to agree to the change of route via Lachin corridor, despite the fact that according to trilateral statement, after 3 years, only the route was going to be established. But Azerbaijan forced Armenia, also using the tactics of military escalation, to accept the new route, and also Azerbaijan forced Nagorno-Karabakh Republic to evacuate population of Berzor city as well as 2 villages near it. So when the new road or partial new road was constructed, which connected Armenia to Nagorno-Karabakh, this time avoiding or circumventing Berzor, this brought more chances for Azerbaijan to control the traffic. However, the culmination happened in December 2022 when so-called eco-activists staged the eco demonstrations near Shushi and thus de facto blocking the highway. Armenia applied to International Court of Justice, Armenia applied to the international organizations, to individual countries, stating that okay, Azerbaijan is going to pursue ethnic cleansing, that Azerbaijan is preparing to perpetuate a genocide against Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh, that something should be done. However, also Armenia stated that Armenia has nothing to do with this and Armenia can do anything because according to trilateral statement, Lachin corridor is under Russia control and it is up to Russia to negotiate or force Azerbaijan to stop the blockade. On February 2023, International Court of Justice adopted a decision which urged Azerbaijan to use all possible means which Azerbaijan has to secure and impede the movement via Lachin corridor. However, de facto Azerbaijan ignored this decision, and as I mentioned, on April 23, the checkpoint was established on Lachin corridor at the beginning of the road on the Hakkari bridge, and in last week Azerbaijan is involved in extensive construction works, and Azerbaijani officials are stating that they will have not only the checkpoint but also the customs. So it will operate from Azerbaijani point of view as a ordinary checkpoint and customs point like Azerbaijan has on its border with Russia or on its border with Iran. So again, Armenian government started to condemn Azerbaijan, telling that yes, this is a violation of trilateral statement of November 10, 2020, that this is another proof that Azerbaijan is going to make ethnic cleansings in Nagorno-Karabakh, that Azerbaijan is preparing a genocide against Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh. But at the same time, Armenian government was continually stating that Armenia has nothing to do with this, because the Lachin corridor is an issue between Russia and Azerbaijan. There was also some phone calls between Prime Minister Pashinyan and President of the European Council Charles Michel, between Prime Minister Pashinyan and Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Armenia urged all sides to put pressure on Azerbaijan, to force Azerbaijan to remove the checkpoint. However, can these tactics or this policy bring any benefits? Most probably no, because it's very clear that Azerbaijan is not going to push out its checkpoint. It's very clear that only significant pressure will force Azerbaijan to do that. And while speaking about significant pressure, I understand only two things. A is a real threat of tough economic sanctions against Azerbaijan, or personally against President Aliyev and President Aliyev's family, or real threat by Russia to use force to remove the checkpoint. All other discussions, calls, statements that we are concerned, we condemn, we believe that what Azerbaijan is doing is against peace building or against confidence building or undermine confidence building or undermine peace process. All statements, posts on Facebook and Twitter accounts, this will have zero impact. So if Armenia pursues this strategy that okay, let's bring international pressure and force Azerbaijan to remove checkpoint, again, only two options are available. Either the West, and first of all the United States, clearly sending message to President Aliyev that your personal wealth, tens of billions of dollars of President Aliyev and his family, which are on Western bank accounts, which are invested on Western stocks, on Western bonds, on Western luxury real estate, either these are going to be sanctioned and you will lose billions of dollars, or Russia will clearly say to Azerbaijan that okay, I am going to use force if you are not going to remove the checkpoint. However, both options are absolutely unlikely. Why? Because for the West, Azerbaijan is too significant country to transform Azerbaijan into enemy of the West. First of all, it's the issue of Iran and United States plus Israel viewing Azerbaijan and also using Azerbaijan as a springboard for different kind of anti-Iranian activities, and probably they have more grandiose plans to further use Azerbaijan for anti-Iranian activities. From the European perspective, at least from the perspective of several European countries, now Azerbaijan is a significant partner for alternative gas supplies. Yes, definitely, Azerbaijan gas resources are too small to satisfy European demand. We are speaking about 3, maximum 4% for entire European demand for gas. And also this is a short term, because in 5-7 years term, starting from 2030, the green transition will be accelerated in Europe, and many European countries will use less and less gas. However, for these 7 years, for several European countries, especially Southern Europe, Southeastern Europe, Azerbaijan is too important to threat with economic sanctions. And let's not forget that on the same day when the chief of European foreign policy, Joseph Borrell, made a statement that Azerbaijan actions to create checkpoint is undermining the confidence building and undermining the peace process. On the same day, President Aliyev was in Bulgaria, EU member state. President Aliyev met with Bulgarian president of the EU member state, and Azerbaijan signed another MOU to increase its gas export to some southeastern European countries, not only to Bulgaria, Greece, but also to Hungary and Romania. And in all these meetings, all the European leaders who took part there, including the president of Bulgaria, they were praising President Aliyev and they were praising Azerbaijan, and zero discussions about checkpoint on Lachin corridor. Thus, it's clear that if Armenia continues this approach, that okay, let's convince or beg international community to put pressure on Azerbaijan to remove the checkpoint, this is not going to work. In this case, checkpoint will remain there, which means that Azerbaijan will come closer and closer to its ultimate goal to have a full control of Nagorno-Karabakh, of Artsakh, and really force majority of population to leave Nagorno-Karabakh. Yes, it could be a soft ethnic cleansing, maybe no large-scale massacres, and definitely Azerbaijan does not need the footage of killed Armenian civilians in Stepanakert streets and streets of other Nagorno-Karabakh cities and towns. But definitely Azerbaijan is closer and closer to finish with Nagorno-Karabakh, because starting from December 12th, humanitarian situation is deteriorating. Yes, there is no large-scale or full hunger in Nagorno-Karabakh, but situation is close to that. And after establishing the checkpoint, this is another signal to Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh that, okay guys, the only option which you have, at the end of the day, you have to accept Azerbaijani citizenship without any special status, without any international presence, and leave. And if you don't want, you have to go out from Nagorno-Karabakh. And we all know that absolute majority of Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh will choose the second option. As thus, if Armenia continues its strategy, only trying to convince international community to put pressure on Azerbaijan, Armenia should understand that this will bring no results. Simply, this will bring closer to the implementation of the Azerbaijani goal. Nagorno-Karabakh without Armenians, or Nagorno-Karabakh with only few Armenians. This is all for today, and we will meet soon.